Hi, today I'm here with Ben Larson. He operates the MNYou, would you say, organization, garden?
Yeah, we're almost a nonprofit.
Nonprofit that's operating out of the MinnWest Technology Campus's greenhouse. Ben, can you tell us what's going on here, and can you talk about the plots that we've been seeing around campus with all the growth of all the plants?
Sure. So MNYou trains 30 kids in entrepreneur and like a gardening business. So they run our MNYou programs like it's their own business, so they make the money when they get to keep it. So in our greenhouse here on the campus, we take 4 to 5 kids that are older and we train them how to garden. So they'll run our summer programs then. They'll each have like 5 to 6 kids underneath them. So in here they learn how to mix the soil, they learn how to plant the plants. We had 4 kids that worked in here almost every day during the wintertime.
Can you talk to us about how did MNYou get started and who's involved?
Sure. So MNYou came out of actually an NPR story that talked about Hmong farmers growing East African vegetables. And my friend Abdouali and I said, well, dang, we can do that. And I do a lot of work with Latino youth, and Abdouali did a lot of work with Somali youth, and we wanted to give them an opportunity to run their own business, as we saw that was a need in that community, and we know it's tougher for kids who don't speak English to find jobs. So we wanted to sort of fill that need. So that's how we initially started, and it's really grown from there. We started with 1 plot on the MinnWest campus here. In the greenhouse, we had about 5 plots going this summer that'll have a lot of different vegetables going. Sort of our focus is shifted not from just only youth, but to addressing food deserts now. We know that Wilmer is about 3/4 of a food desert, which means that low-income people are affected by not having access or being able to afford fresh, locally grown vegetables. So we're hoping to fill that need through a CSA model where we fill the box every week with fresh vegetables out of our garden, and we deliver it to their house for either $10 or free if they can't afford it.
On the east side of the campus, there's a lot.
Yep.
And I think that's where you started.
Yeah.
And so what's going to go there this year?
Sure. So going there will be our more viney stuff like the cucumbers and the squashes, just because it takes up a lot of room and we don't have to do as much manage on it. It can kind of sit there and we just got to water it, and that's about it. So that's what's going to go there. At our other sites, like the ALC, we'll do tomatoes, onions, peppers. We have a hoop house going this summer that'll have cucumbers and tomatoes and greens. And then out here behind the greenhouse here, we'll have greens and stuff like broccoli and a bunch of other vegetables.
Remind us one more time before we go, where can we find your products this summer? And how can we support you as the campus or as a community?
Sure. So you can find our vegetables at Real Food Inc. downtown, but we'll also be selling out of the Saturday market and a market in Kirkhoven. And then if you're receiving SNAP benefits or low income, you'll be eligible for our CSA to get a box of vegetables to your house every week.
Wonderful. Yep. Thank you, Ben.